Hey, what's up everyone? This is Tiwa Savage and I am riding with that great juice.
You have a rich history with this city. How does it feel to be back?
It just feels like home. Like all of my family still live here. Coming back, it just feels like coming home. So,
and
yeah.
even though it feels like home, something's a little bit different in the sense that you'll be playing your first headline show in London.
Yes.
And there's so much excitement in the air about this.
Woo!
What can fans expect and how does it differ from performing shows back home?
Well, like you said, this is my first headline and in the UK, so it's like, you know, you have like a show and you have a lineup of other artists and you have a lot of people there, but this one, everyone is coming out for Tiwa Savage. So it's like that alone is so incredible and so amazing to me. So, and I also have a lot of guest artists that are coming on, so that's going to be a little different. I don't know, it's just 2 hours of just Tiwa's vibe, basically.
Do you know if you could let us know who might be joining you? Give us some hints.
Definitely Don Jazzy, my boss, is going to be there. Ricardo Banks is going to definitely be there. I have a few more surprises that I don't want to reveal yet, just, you know, in case they don't get their visa.
Keeping it real. Question.
Yeah.
How would you describe your journey up until this point?
It's been a blessing. It's been a blessing, and I say that because I've been able to work behind the scenes for a long time, like you said, as a backup singer, as a songwriter. So I wasn't the artist then, but I was able to learn a lot.
People like Fantasia.
Exactly. Babyface, Mary J. Blige, and just learning how they deal with paparazzi, how they deal with, you know, social media and like negative press. So it's been a blessing in the sense of that, and it's also been very educational because I've been able to learn about contracts, about publishing, about royalties and stuff like that. So I'm very, very grateful for the journey I've had.
Sure. And you're like a music machine. I know you've had 2 albums, but like I'm on Spotify and almost every week there's a new song. A solo track, whether
or
it's
feature,
a collaboration with Wizkid or Murray in the next week, or you know, you just keep it moving. How would you describe your approach to music? Because it's definitely different.
Yeah, I think I switched it up a bit. Like you said, I've been doing a lot of music, and it's just because it's so dominated by male artists, and I just woke up thinking like how can I close the gap? And I noticed that male artists, they put out a lot of music, and it was something, and I have the liberty because, you know, I'm signed to Maven. When you're signed to, like, you know, the Sonys or the Universals, you kind of have to, you can't put out music as yeah, exactly, you can't put it out as frequently as you want. So I want to utilize that opportunity to be able to put out as much music, and also it allows me to work with a lot of artists that I normally wouldn't. Like the song Diet that I worked with, you know, Reminisce and Slim Case and DJ Any Money, it's a street song and you wouldn't expect Tiwa Savage on that. So I'm able to, I don't know, like explore other avenues by doing that, by featuring on a lot of songs. I think I'm going to drop a 3rd album this year.
This year?
Yeah, because I dropped an EP last year. I dropped Sugarcane last year, and I think it's time for another album. So, and I have a lot of songs, a lot of, you know, material that I don't just want to go to waste. So I think I'm going to drop an album this year.
Ooh,
I'm actually telling you guys for the first,
so we got an exclusive
time. Yes. So I hope I do drop it now. So this album, I'm trying not to put too many featured artists on it, because I did with my last album with Red and even with Once Upon a Time. So I want to try and keep it just me, and be more daring music-wise, be more bold, and I think you can see that now in some of the music I'm putting out. I'm a bit more aggressive. My deal with Rock Nation is management. Maven is still my, you know, my record company that I'm signed to. So, you know, they work together. They complement each other really well. And, you know, Rock Nation, they're international, and they get the whole Afrobeat breaking into the international scene, and they're one of the first people to really want to invest in it. So I love that about them, and it's just two teams working together for the Tiwa Savage brand. I think initially a lot of African artists wanted to break America more so even than any other place, but now I think everyone's just like, you know what, we have like how many billions of people living in Africa? Like, it's a huge continent, and a lot of us artists make so much money, you know, from Africa. So now it's like we're so comfortable in our genre, and I don't think anyone's really looking to break anywhere. We're just doing music, and the fans and the diaspora are, really accepting it. So it's growing naturally. I don't think anyone has a strategy of I want to break this market. I think it's just a genre that is definitely going to grow, and everyone's looking, to Africa now. Not just music, fashion, culture, movies. So it's a great time right now for Africa.
And just kind of hooking onto your point about people looking in, I know that a lot of the international acts are rushing to Afrobeats acts to collaborate. So I saw a little bit of love between you and Steph London on Instagram.
Yeah.
Oh,
she's amazing. Like, we met, we had a great vibe, and we did a record, and it's definitely, gonna come out. I think that's gonna be my next single. Again, another exclusive for you guys. Like, what's going on? Are you guys using jazz or something? Hey, what's going on?
And, speaking of great collaborators, you and Wizkid have undeniable chemistry.
Yeah.
We love all your tracks, Marlon, all of those songs.
Yeah.
Can we expect any more from you?
Definitely. We've recorded a lot actually, and we're just waiting for the right time. I know he's working on an album, and I've just decided that I want to put out an album. So we're just waiting for the right time to, feed the public. I know, because whenever we put out music, it gets so much attention. So we want to wait for the right time to put out. But we definitely, trust me, we have Malo times 200%. Like, we have great music that we've recorded. So it's definitely coming out soon.
And speaking of unique collaborations, but kind of pivoting a little bit, I know you had that song before.
The phone call, yes. Oh, good.
So Ciara recently sampled that for her song Freak Me with Techno.
Right.
Tell us a little bit about how that came about, what you think of the song, and could we expect a mashup of the two? Because the songs sound amazing.
I know, it's crazy because I love the fact that, she picked that song. It wasn't one of the most popular songs from the Red album, but it was definitely one of my favorites. And I love her version, and techno, I'm a huge fan of techno, so he definitely killed it. There's no talks of a mashup at all, but I just wish her all the best. I think the song's going to do really well.
For sure. And kind of switching gears, a bit of a random question. If you were on a desert island and you had to take 3 albums with you, which album?
Oh my goodness, 3 albums. Definitely a Fela album, because I wake up and I listen to Beast of No Nation all the time. I need a gospel album, because if I'm stuck in a desert island, I'm going to need Jesus. So, J Moss album, definitely. I love J Moss. And one more, I don't know. Right now I'm feeling Her. Yes, so I'll definitely take
Very
that.
different. If you could have 3 people, anyone in the world, come to your show in your audience, who would they be and why?
Oh my goodness! Bill Gates, because hopefully he'll write me a big check. I would have loved to perform for Nelson Mandela, and I'll definitely Fela as well. Just to hear what he thinks and how he can advise me as an artist and, musically, because he created a genre. So definitely those 3 people.
And it's interesting you mentioned Nelson Mandela. I know you're going to be performing at the Global City.
Yes. You're good,
December.
actually. Well done.
Thank you.
I like it.
And you're going to be performing there in December. Tell us a little bit about why that initiative is so important to you.
Well, Global Citizen is a great initiative, and the fact that they're doing it in Africa is also really, at this time, is really, really important. And I love the fact that, you don't buy tickets, you earn tickets, so it's encouraging people to give back and do community service. And they have Jay-Z, Beyonce, Pharrell, Usher, Coldplay, like myself, Wiz, The Banj, Casper. It's such a strong lineup, and
eclectic lineup.
Yes, exactly, and everybody's on the same stage. It's not like there's one small stage to the corner and the bigger acts are somewhere else. So it's just also showing Africans, putting us on the same platform as the Beyoncés and Jay-Z's and Coldplay. So I love that. It's sending so many positive messages to Africa and to everybody else around the world for them to, because most people say don't do a big show like that in Africa, the infrastructure, the security measures and all of that, and they are going against all of that and doing such a huge show in Africa. So that's sending a message out to everybody else that it is safe, and the only way to build Africa is to come back and work with us.
Fantastic. That's a great answer. And speaking about Africa, you're often referred to as the Queen of Afrobeats. What's your take on that title? And if you embrace it, which I imagine you do.
I take it with a pinch of salt. I think everybody, everybody's a queen of their, queendom or kingdom or whatever. But I've said this before. To me, I think there's only one throne. There's only one person sitting on that throne, and that's Jesus Christ. That's it. We're all just mere servants. But it is a compliment. I don't take it for granted. For anyone to bestow that title on me, it means that they look up to me and they think so much of me. And just for that singular reason, I try my best not to let them down.
For those just getting to know you,
yeah.
What are 3 Tiwa Savage songs that you feel best are your stamps?
Kele Kele, Malo, Tiwa's Vibe, Lova Lova, Eminado, yes. Love Me, Get It Now. Just check everything out.
Cool. And you're a super artist and you're also a super mum. Yeah. How do you juggle the two?
I get asked this all the time and I don't really think about it. It's just so natural to me now. Like, I can't think of what my life was before I had Jamil. So it's not really hard or difficult to juggle both. It's just so natural. It's just like brushing your teeth. It's like, that's my seed, that's my son. And like, I check up on him all the time when I'm not with him. And it's just natural. It's just, he motivates me, obviously. He makes me want to hustle really hard.
And I know we're pulling up to our destination really soon.
Oh, we're going. So you guys are taking me to Selfridges.
If you could make your own supergroup comprised of anybody, who would be in it and why?
Music group?
Yes. Oh, and you're in the group as well.
Okay. Myself, Rihanna, Steph London, Beyonce.
That's a great line.
Brandy. What? How can I forget Brandy? Yeah. I think.
And finally, if you could be remembered for one thing, what do you want it to be?
If I could be remembered for one thing, I would want to be remembered as that simple Nigerian girl who came, who conquered, and who saw, and who broke boundaries.
Tiwa Savage, thank you very much.
Thank you. Hey, what's up, everyone? This is Tiwa Savage, and keep it locked on That Grape Juice.